This is Anne Marie Atkinson, and Anne Marie works for the History Department of the LDS Church. And we've been talking about some of the things in How to Save Your Stuff from a Disaster, which helps to preserve family history should the unthinkable happen, maybe like a fire at a home where everything is consumed. And Anne Marie's specialty is oral history. Can you give us a couple of examples about the value of oral histories?
I love oral histories, and I really got my belief in them when video cameras first came out. I had an elderly grandmother and an elderly aunt that were both in their late 80s, and they were both very animated and had great personalities and great minds. And we decided to borrow one of these newfangled devices and go and tape them. And so we came up with a lot of questions and went and did this in one day. We went to both homes. The next week, my grandmother suffered a stroke, and she never spoke again. She could never talk without garbling again. And not only did I make the one copy, it was on a VHS tape, but I made several copies and made sure each one of my children had one, and each one of my brothers and sisters had one.
So there wasn't just one copy
There was
at a
not
house.
one company, no.
There was a different location.
Yes,
That's a good idea.
so nothing could happen. If something happened to one, the other one could make a copy for the person that had a disaster. And it is so wonderful because now my great-grandchildren can see what this grandmother was like and what her personality was like. And then when my mother had leukemia when she was my age, we did the same thing with my mother and father. And so now you can see their personalities more than on the written page. You can see their eyes twinkling, and you can really know them like they're right there in the room with you. And so I'm a great believer in oral histories and saving them, oral and video histories.
Thank you very much. I appreciate those personal experiences.